It's about to get real. So, welcome back to another episode of the TheRealDru Podcast, man, where you come for the real on general life and sports, mainly sports. You know, I'm the sports guru, you know what I'm saying? But today's a very special episode. I got my very first guest, my big bro, you know, Mr. NGO himself, you feel me? I'm finna work out 7 days a week, you feel me? We good.
It's your boy Neal, man, Mr. NGO himself, you feel me? I appreciate you having me on this podcast, man.
I had to do it, man.
Actually, my first interview / podcast I'm being on, and I do appreciate it, my brother.
No doubt. We about to get into it, man. I'm very excited. Like I said, my first guest. Super excited, man. Let's get rolling. So we're gonna jump straight into it, man. I want to know about your early life. I want to know, let the people know where you were born and raised.
All right. So, born and raised Lima, Ohio.
419.
I was there basically from 1994 to 2013. 2014, I moved to Columbus, Ohio. I graduated high school 2013, and right after that, pretty much moved to Columbus.
Okay. So, I want to know about, like, how was your life growing up in Lima, though? What's it like there? You know what I'm saying?
Basically, man, not much. It's opportunity there, but you got to make the best of it. You got to have a support system. If you don't got a strong, solid support system in such a small city, it's kind of like you on your own and you out for, just to you got to make ends meet on your own.
It's kind of like you gonna hit your head a few times if you ain't got nobody
If
there.
you ain't got the support background or none of that, man.
Yeah. And so sometimes some people don't make it out that hole when they go into you feel me?
And most of my, I'd say I had like a few friends in high school. Most of them, I'm not so cool with no more. You feel me? Like, and it's cool because I can always text them, call them, whatever. But it's like we not like this no more. So if you ain't got if they ain't trying to upgrade you, get them out the way. If they ain't supporting you in any kind of way, get them out the way.
Bad influences gotta go.
Yeah.
Bad influences gotta go.
Yeah, small town, it's a lot of hate. For a small town, it's a lot of hate. And, just support. I mean, support means a lot, but you can also make it without all the support in the world that you don't need.
For sure. And we grew up in Lima together. I want to say this too. It's a lot of hate there, but if you get around, it's a certain group of people that do have mad love. Like I got a best friend that's still there. He shows mad love. We grew up there. We show mad love to each other. I want to say we was a lot fortunate than a lot of people that grew up in Lima because we did have a strong support system. We weren't the richest by far. A lot of times we was pretty down bad, but we made the best of it. Look at us now. So I see you graduated from Lima Senior, right? Did you play sports at Lima Senior?
Yeah, I played midget league, which they call what they call it down here. They don't call it midget league.
I forget what they call it.
When I say midget league in Columbus, Ohio, about football, 9 years old to 12 years old, they look at me like, midget league, what's that?
Yeah, they call it little league here.
Yeah, they call it little league or something like that along there. But I played football when I was 9, 10, 11, 12 for the midget league, and I got on my first basketball team in 2003 for the YMCA.
Man, how old was you in 03, man?
I don't know how old I was in 03.
03 seems so far.
Don't get me to doing math, man. But yeah, I was young, man. I was terrible, super terrible. But I love the sport, man. I fell in love with it, and I just got better and better every year.
Most definitely.
I'm 29. I feel like I'm still getting better at it.
You ain't capping. You telling the truth, though. I put us up against anybody in hooping. You feel
For sure.
Me? Camerons, the Maces, all of them. You feel me? The Gilly, the Wallows. We dog all of them. Everybody getting it. You feel me? So, what year did you move to Columbus?
I moved to Columbus 2014. The beginning of 2014, I actually got fired from this job. And I was just like, you know what? I'm about to just try to better myself because I ain't finna let this job stop me. And I moved to Columbus. And boom, where some of my family was. You was already here.
Most definitely.
I know you wanted to go to Lima Senior, but You know, mom's had to move to Columbus, so
Man, I was sick at
yeah,
that time too,
I remember
boy.
you being sick, man. So yeah, I did my 4 years at Lima Senior. Then I went to middle school. I was at South, and then I went to Lima Senior. But yeah, always a city school boy
Most
or
definitely,
whatever.
most definitely. Lima Senior was like goated though back in the day, man. Y'all had the three schools in one. It was the progressive.
Yeah,
I can't remember the other name. Performance.
MI.
MI, bro. They was like, and it was like competing. And I was like, man, I gotta be a part of this. But I think when I was
Yeah,
finna
that
go there
was.
anyways, they was like getting rid of it like the sophomore year. But
No, I think we did that all 4 years, bro.
yeah, y'all had all three, but I think they
Yeah,
took it
but
away at some point when I was getting
yeah.
ready to go
Oh
there,
yeah,
man.
4 years apart.
Yeah, man, that was gonna be lit. I was ready to go too. All the guys went there. But now I want to talk about, because you introduced me to this, and I ain't so good at it no more. But I think of you as like a producer, a songwriter. You know, the Neals. I put you up there with the Neals and stuff as part of as far as songwriting and stuff like that. So, what introduced you to music? 'Cause like I said, you introduced it to me. You introduced it to me at like 12 years old or something like that. We made that song in grandma's basement.
Yeah. So as far as music go, you know, I had my dude Trayvon, BJ. Then I had you know, a group called Cash Crew I used to hang with.
Right.
But really, it started out with me, BJ, and Trayvon, and we would just make, you know, have like a little studio inside of a little closet. He'll put like a stocking cap, you know, mom's stocking cap or something. I don't know where he got it from, but we get like a little cheap microphone from Walmart, and shoot, basically, we after school, we would just go to his room, go to his house, and just just go over beats and just rap. Uh,
You have to go crazy too.
yeah, we was called the A Team. We called ourselves the A Team.
I was
Back
an unofficial member. I don't care what they talk
type
about.
deal. No, but I remember when we did a song though for the first time, and that was lit.
That was dope, bro.
Because you got on there and spit bars. That was the crazy part.
Bro, it was crazy because I was in there, I was writing, and I get stuck. And what blew my mind, I get stuck. I don't know what to write next. He'd come on, he'd be like, just put that right there. And it made it sound so fire,
Hey,
bro. I'm like, bro, I think he said something like, just write, my lyrics should have caution tapes. Or something like that, bro. It was crazy. I was like, bro, this nigga different, bro.
But
Wait a second, man.
hey, that was the only thing I said. Next thing you know, hey, that whole song go hard still.
No doubt. That was my prime. That prime was that song. That was it. He said, that was my
Oh,
prime.
yeah.
That was my
Nah,
prime. That was it. But you got a lot of music out, man, that I feel like a lot of people should listen to, bro. My favorite song, personally, is that Paid in Full.
Paid in Full.
Because I'm getting paid. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like, that song is fire. I played it in the car. You know, you got to have it all the way up. It's going crazy. But I think your lyrics are mad underrated, man. Like,
for sure. And I always wanted to be known for my punchlines, my lyrics, you know, because I wanted to be different. I feel like different is good. Different is better. If you be different, you might get noticed, you know.
Most definitely.
I try to be different for the good things more than just
to be weird or something.
Yeah,
like
don't
that.
be weird being different. That's not. Yeah, I try to be different for the good things, man.
Most definitely.
Man.
I respect that, man. I want to let them know that you is, besides you being a businessman, entrepreneur, and all that, this nigga's really like a music guru, bro. Like, he's fire with it, bro.
Appreciate that.
He humble, but I'm gonna talk his shit for him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I just asked you this or not, but I'm gonna ask you again. When did you develop the love for the music, though? Like, I know you said you and Trayvon started. How old were y'all when you started it? You know, you Trayvon was the 18.
So I knew Trayvon, middle school. I knew Trayvon growing up from midget league to, you know, elementary. Like this, me and Trayvon went way back.
Facts.
But
he was always around.
To fall in love with music, I would say when we made the 18.
Okay.
The 18, that's when I was like, dang, like this is dope. But it started getting serious as I got older and got to Columbus. Then I experienced the real studio, you know, and realized there's so much more that we could have been doing. But the start that we did have growing up, that what got me started.
It was going crazy. I was going crazy. Yeah. I was going crazy, bro. I get excited thinking about it still because it brings back so many memories. Like, Walt was like 2 houses down from us. And you go down there, and I'm like, bro, I got to get with Big Bro. So y'all would go like walking somewhere, And I try to like come around the block. I'm catch up with them niggas. I'm gonna get with the niggas and walk with them or something crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I was gonna be around. You feel me?
for sure.
No, that's tough. That's tough. So I want to ask you. So when you moved up here, you obviously was going through some turmoil. You got fired from your job. You just trying to get your feet wet. You know. How did you manage to stay on your feet? Like, cause when niggas fall off, they fall. They're done. But you managed to like you was on your tippy toes. You ain't fall off your feet completely. You know what I'm saying? Your balance was crazy good. How did you get here and stay motivated to do, get back into the sports, get back into the music? You know, how did you stay motivated to do all that? And then you still got to hold down your job. You still got that job you got to work on. How did you get motivated to do that?
So man, I'm gonna go with the start from Lima again. Okay. My first job I got fired from. It's funny. It's a funny story, man. I'm pretty sure you already know. But look though, I worked at McDonald's for 3 years. I was like 15 and a half when I first started McDonald's.
Most definitely.
You know, and blood, sweat, tears inside that job for real. You feel me? So
I did the Whitney's took for 3 years.
Yeah, so from 15 and a half to like 18, I think I was just about to turn 18, or I did turn 18, or just graduated high school, or whatever. I got fired from McDonald's. The reason why I got fired,
I think I remember that.
All McDonald's workers gonna trip out when they hear this. But the shift was over. My shift was over, 8-hour shift over. I'm like, man, you know what? It won't hurt. I done made about 50,000 chicken nuggets. It won't hurt if I took a 6-piece. I took a 6-piece. I walked out with my apron, stuff like that. Walked out, and it's the supervisor right there. And she kind of knew. She'd been there for like a month. She stopped me and was like, hey, did you pay for that? And I was just like, no. And, that type shit. And next thing you know, she's like, all right, I'll be sure to let so-and-so know. I'm like, all right.
Lame as hell, boy.
Never been rolled up or nothing, though, So I'm like, all right. I mean, dang. Okay, whatever. So next day or two, I came in, going back. I'm saying, what's up to all my partners? Like, what up, y'all? What up?
What's good,
getting ready for my shift and everything, dapping everybody up. She called me like, hey, Neal, come to the lobby with me real quick. Boom, go to the lobby. Sat me down all the way in the back by the window. I'm like, damn, I guess I got to get rolled up. So she like, the thing you did the other day with the 6-piece, so-and-so told me not to take it easy on you. I'm like, and she pulling out papers. I'm like, am I getting fired? She's like, yeah, you are. And that was just the first job. So then,
bro, hold on, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got fired from the McDonald's. Everybody takes food when you work at the fast food place, bro. Period, bro. Like I was taking Dave singles and everything from Wendy's without paying for them, bro. Like,
yeah, man.
So she was just bugging like that.
It was just a new manager. Even the supervisors, the other supervisors. Like if I was there, that wouldn't have happened. But it happened. After that, I went from making $7.85 to making in Lima it was a lot back then. I just got out of high school, but it was like $12. I started making at it was XL at first, but now it's DHL all world round.
Shout out DHL.
Yeah, so basically, boom, I worked at XL from August of 2013 to like February of 2014 or whatever. And it was like the end of January, and I got fired from there. Not that I'm a bad worker, but that just so happened they was working this 12-hour shifts for a whole month straight, the peak season. I decided to party one time. I was late 2 times, but I decided to party one time and came in. I was on time. Went to the restroom. This is a funny story too, bro. But these the 2 worst fires I ever had in Lima. Well, period. But basically, I don't know if I told you this story or not.
I think you told me about this. I think
I might have told you about this. But yeah, they was working us half to death. I'm young. I'm still learning. Basically, what I did was party one night. Party with my dude Mooch. That's my dude. to this day. We probably became tighter because of this situation. But party with them thinking I can hang with the big boys. Man.
Boy, we Alicia K kids, boy.
Yeah.
We lightweight, boy.
Thinking I can hang with the big boys. He take me out partying, got to be up at 6 in the morning, 6 to 6. Got up. I'm looking at we in a meeting now. We at work. I'm like exhausted. I don't know how I got to work. I think my friend helped me out get to work. I don't remember that for real.
So
but
you was drugging.
But I made it. Yeah, I made it though. So I'm like, man, I can't get fired. I made it.
Yeah.
So we in a meeting. It's the meeting about starting in like 5 minutes. I'm like, man, these people, just looking at these people making me sick. I'm gonna go to the restroom and just next thing you know, that 5 minutes till the meeting start ended up an hour into the shift.
Woo!
So I hear a knock at the door, and I'm in a stall. I'm in a bathroom stall at this time.
Yeah.
But I'm like this. I remember my face being something like this, and then I kept hearing it, and I opened the door finally, and I see supervisors, like 3 supervisors just by the door, and it's a big mirror, like right in front of the stall. And I got sleep marks all over my face, man.
Little lines.
Yeah, little lines all over my face. And he's like, man, I threw water on you. But I'm looking, I'm like, oh, y'all ain't throwing water on me, bro. So I'm like, y'all ain't throwing water on me, bro. I would have woke up, bro. But they said he threw water on me. And I was like, man, I'm tired. But then, they didn't fire me right then and there. They sent me home for that day, came to work the next day, and just, kept working for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, that's when peak season was over. And then they fired me.
That's bogus.
So they fired me 2 weeks. Yeah.
How's that even allowed, though? They make you work like, we need them peak season, so we ain't gonna fire him right now. We're gonna bring him after 2 weeks ago. We're gonna fire him for that.
Yep, they fired me 2 weeks later after that.
I'm gonna be pissing them up.
So I was salty because my checks was like, my check. I'm 18, freshly 18. My checks was looking like $1,100 a week, $1,200 a week. Making $11 an hour. That was something to me.
Fresh out of high school, bro.
Yeah, fresh out of high school. I thought. No rent, no bills for real,
Pocket money, that's all you.
Well, yeah, I thought I was,
You said dope boy working 9 to 5, boy.
Yeah, you feel me? So basically, man, that was the end of January. After that, I'm sick. I was sick. I ain't gonna lie, I was sick. I just moved to Columbus. I knew you was down here, Mom was down here, Jessica was down here. I'm like, I might as well move and started making a new start. I didn't got fired. At the time, I feel like the best job in Lima. It was the best job in Lima, but really, Columbus is a way bigger than Lima, more opportunity. I'm not saying you don't have the opportunity in Lima, but
it's easier.
It's way easier in Columbus.
Everything's right there in
front of you. It's like a clear path in Lima. in Columbus.
Okay.
So
I feel like we got off track a little bit, but we was trying to figure out your motivation to keep going once you got to Columbus. So we here now. We in Columbus now.
Right.
What motivates you? How did you stay on your feet? What did you do next once you got here?
What did I do next once I got to Columbus?
So we left Lima. We just arrived in Columbus.
So yeah.
What are you doing to maintain right now?
2 jobs I got fired from in Lima. That's when I ended up in Columbus. 2014 February. Sleeping on my couch. You had your own room in there. And I'm like, I was just happy to be on my couch.
Just looking like Mexicans in there for sure.
Yeah. So basically, man, I remember from Mom's house on, what was that, Refugee?
Yeah, that was Kensington Commons, man.
Yeah,
Kensington. They call it the Commons now.
Man, I rode my bike all the way past your school.
Bro, you used to ride it all the way to Obet's, like Groveport area.
Yeah, bro. Ooh. I rode it. I just always been motivated to try to get a check. So this was like 5 in the morning. I had to leave and had to be there at 7. I rode my bike for like an hour and a half.
Bro, that's like, so to put it in perspective for people, that's like, because Canal it's weird how it's set up. He basically rode his bike from, in a sense, Reynoldsburg all the way to like the beginning of Obet's Groveport area, bro. Like, that's mad far.
Yeah.
It's like a 20-minute drive, so imagine on a bike, bro. Like you said, like an hour and a half, bro.
I did that for like a week, bro.
Woo!
For like a solid week.
Hustling. That's grinding. That's determination right there.
By the time I got to work, I was drenched.
Woo!
But
pedaling, boy. But your calf muscle was getting worked out for sure.
Oh yeah. That was probably the best shape I ever been in my life.
You get here, your motivation to keep going was just you ain't want to be broke.
No, I ain't want to be broke at all, man. So
you gotta find a way to get back on top to them $1,000 checks.
Exactly.
You want.
Exactly. I just wanted more for myself.
Most definitely. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So, I want to figure out, where did basketball life up here start for you? How did it start? Like, because, I was up here. I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing basketball. I wasn't playing for the school, but I go to the YMCA and play. But I want to say the way you have marketed yourself in the basketball world in Columbus, Ohio, I think you have a well-known name. Like, NGO is known right now. How did you develop into that? Where did you start from the basketball world up here? Like, first hoop session or first person you met that was like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah. So it started out, I think it was like 2016, 2017. I realized that you could rent out the gym.
Mm-hmm.
You can rent out a gym. And then it was like 2016 or 2017, I joined the league. The first league I joined was Sports Monsters.
Sports Monster.
Yeah, I joined that.
Shout out Sports Monster.
And basically, I met friends because it was like you can just sign as an individual with Sports Monster. You can sign as an individual instead of as a team.
Mm-hmm.
So I just signed up as an individual. And I met some cool people along the way. Then I got their information.
Shout out Pete.
Pete, yeah. Pete was like one of the first persons I met during that and stayed in contact with.
Most of
solid. So basically, man, I kept signing up for individuals for a couple seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. I'm like, dang, meeting new people, balling with new people. It's just a chance to grow with people, to grow with people and try to win something.
And develop your game at the same time.
It also develops your game.
Oh, God.
So basically, me meeting people as individually on the team getting signed on,
mm-hmm.
it just turned into more and more and more people. So I got connections with just people that I just knew for over the years, that over basketball or boxing or whatever sports it may be.
I told you, he like a workout guru, bro. He box, music, basketball. So he played football in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Played football in high school. So
running
back. You feel me? Big bro can do it all, and I'm saying that humbly. Like, he really can do it all. He's quiet and reserved, but I'm the person that's going to speak out for him. Like, he really do it all on some real stuff. Before we get a little deeper, I want to ask you a side question. We're going to go off track a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know the best basketball player that you ever seen play that did not make the league.
From Lima.
It can be from Lima, Columbus, wherever. Somebody that you seen, I was just like, dog, how ain't he make it, bro? Like,
see, I'm gonna start with Lyman.
Okay.
All right. So in Lyman, growing up, I had a guard, Xavier Simpson.
Woo.
How he was back in the day was small, shifty as ever.
Shifty as hell.
I hated to guard him, but every time I seen him, I knew I had to guard him.
Yeah, but it didn't work.
I knew I had to guard him.
I think I remember seeing that tape.
The YMCA tape.
The YMCA tape, man.
Yeah,
YMCA tape, man.
I actually just ran into X a couple of days ago at the YMCA, the same YMCA, but I'm gonna brag about this till the day I die. But
tight shit.
X no. He might not want to admit it.
Yeah.
Nah, he probably don't care for real. But my team at the YMCA when we was I'm gonna just say we was like,
that was young, bro.
Ooh, man, I don't know, man.
That's back when we was getting they used to take it to the barbershop and they be like ball fading.
We
cut it all off.
I was probably about 13, 14 or something like that, man.
Yeah.
Basically, X always had his group of guys that he hung with, that he grew up with. We basically beat them in the YMCA league in a championship.
Okay.
And they got video footage of it still. I was hot. I hit 3-4 threes in a row.
He was going crazy.
And that's what basically I feel made us win
at
the time. But we had, that was when we had Aaron, Tevin, Carlos, Nate.
I remember Carlos, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, we had all of them on the team, and we ended up taking X team out. But X is no joke. So
no doubt.
So X, he did make the NBA though.
Yeah, right now he's on the NBA G League affiliate, and he's actually, I believe, signed on a 2-way contract with the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, so he, so if,
I don't know if we should even count him. We can't count him for this.
If he made it, yeah, but
he technically made it.
he made it though. You feel me?
He up there.
So X was known for his quickness. speed, get into the bucket. And then you got Dakota Mathias.
Ooh.
He was like the Luka of linemen.
So
That's how I compare to him. Like I went to the YMCA, Christmas Eve or whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like,
He was there too?
No, he wasn't there. But when I mentioned him, I said he like the Dakota, he like the Luka of linemen, and everybody started agreeing. Oh shoot, yeah, he was like the Luka of linemen. Yeah, and everybody started saying that, just down there while I was down there and stuff. But so you got Xavier, Dakota Mathias, and another person. The best shooter that I seen in lineman is Martise Campbell.
Ooh.
Martise Campbell, he sharpshooter. Sharpshooter for sure. He played overseas. Dakota Mathias also played in the G League. I'm not exactly sure where he at exactly this second, but
he might be overseas.
He might be overseas. I think he actually got a chance at the NBA too.
Yep.
And still have that chance. But
and this is all people from Lima, bro.
Lima's
small
though.
But we some dogs. Don't try to play.
Lima's small with a lot of talent.
Oh God.
Of course, you got the legend Greg Simpson, but I've never seen him play.
Yeah.
If you seen him right now, you'll be like, man, nah, man, but I heard all I can go off of is what I heard, and they talk about him like he the MJ of Lima.
Facts.
You feel me? So then you got Xavier, Dakota Mathias, Martise Campbell.
All right.
Trying to think. Let me see, man. Let me think real quick on who else.
Nah, you good. Take your time, man. While you doing that, I'm gonna give you. So you went Lima. Oh man. I don't know, man. So in Lima, so I ain't playing high school because, like I said, I moved to Columbus. But in Lima, I played in 8th grade, and in middle school, we had some dogs. I'm gonna say shout out to my boys Ernesto Murray because Ernesto was a dog in high school, bro. Actually, it's a funny story about Ernesto, bro. I got this story to tell, man. This nigga probably gonna laugh about it, but this nigga, no homo, this nigga broke my heart on the court, bro. So we played, right? And when you're on the basketball court, I'm young. It's probably like my second year playing organized basketball. So you on the court, and I come up and say, Nesto, what's good, Nesto? I'm on South, he on West. What's good, Nesto? The nigga look at me like, psh. I'm like, damn. Nigga, I thought you was my boy. But when you on the court, you ain't friends no more, especially on the other team. So I'm hurt for real. So we go to court, nigga, I'm fouling this nigga. Hey, I got one block shot up on this nigga, and I was talking trash the whole time. Nigga, fuck, nigga. I'm telling you, man, I'm him. I'm talking trash.
Yeah.
That nigga broke my heart when he didn't shake my hand, though. That's he broke my heart, man.
Turn it to enemies, though, man, 60 minutes.
That's my dog to this day, though. That's my dog. So Ernesto in 8th grade, I'm going to say, shout out Jacob Hill, cold white boy.
I know Jacob.
Jacob was cold, bro. He was actually on my team on South, but, when you're young, you got grades and stuff going crazy. Jacob was nice. Shout out Aquarius Purnell. He was actually good, too, in middle school.
Okay, Aquarius, he was nice.
Aquarius was nice. He had handles and everything. He just was goofy. Aquarius always is goofy. Bro.
Yeah.
He was goofy. A goofy nigga, man. But he was nice, though. Shout out to Aquarius. That's Lima. Columbus, though, who I've seen, like, in the leagues we be in, hooping, bro, the best one I seen, like, he was just giving niggas work, bro. That didn't make the league. I'm going to say Tyrell Jackson, bro.
Tyrell Jackson, okay.
I ain't seen nobody lock this nigga up for real, bro. Even when I was guarding, was on the league, bro. Like, I'm on you. And this nigga, cool. I'm like, all right. Nigga,
like that.
You do one of these, like, yeah, all right.
I heard a lot. I seen some highlights in the too.
That nigga real, bro.
I'm trying to get him on the NGO squad, man. It's gonna come in the future, man.
Most def. So yeah, man, that was the side question I wanted to hit you with. Did you have anything else to add to that?
No, I know those three I named. That's what I seen.
Okay. We want to get into your life today. The man Neal Brown. So, you're a father now, father of 3. You got beautiful twins, Naziah and Naziah. Jameer, my nephew as well. But you do all these other things too, though, bro. You got the business side of your basketball league you handle. You still make your music on the time when you can. You work full time. Nigga, when you sleep? I'm seriously though. How do you? It's a lot of people out here that make excuses constantly, bro. But I never ever hear you make excuses, bro. Like if it's a will, it's a way type shit with you. You feel me? So I want to know, how do you balance your life between all that? Like, and I also want you to explain to them, because I think from my perspective
Mhm.
on your life, when I look at you, I think basketball is like, that's your time.
Mhm.
I don't look at it. I don't think you even look at it like that. I could be wrong, but I don't think you even look at it as a business. Like, you have fun with it, and I think that's the ultimate goal for somebody in life, to have fun with what they want to do in life. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
But my thing, back to the question though, how do you balance it? How do you balance the fatherhood,
Life.
life period? How do you
Life
do it,
period.
bro? How do you do it, man?
Man, I feel like I just grew up kind of hearing a lot. Don't make no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
I used to try to get a word out, and somebody older than me would know that it's about to be an excuse. So, just growing up, putting that in my mind, I just tried not to make no excuses. If you making excuses, that's one step closer to failure. So, I have 3 kids, 29 years old. I'll bring them with me wherever I go, man.
What was that?
No matter what. Double stroller. I'll make sure I got their tablet, whatever I gotta make sure. I just make sure I plan ahead. I get off work at 3:20. Gotta get my son by 4. Then I got a game at 6. I'm gonna make all of that on time and everything. I just try to keep my day busy. I try to keep my day busy as well. I like being busy. It makes life fun for me to stay busy. Like, it's never a boring moment.
Most definitely.
So that's where I started out at. Just trying to stay busy, trying to stay motivated no matter what. Once I sit down, I feel like now it's probably sleep time. But even then, having to be at work at 7 in the morning, I probably go to sleep about, on a good night, on a great night, 10:30, 11.
For sure.
That's on a great night. But really, it's about 11:30 is when I usually go to sleep. But it's probably gonna hit me when I get older. It's probably gonna hit me when I get older. But right now, man, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun. Basketball is my fun time. But it's also I love seeing people grow. Like, this season that's coming up, I'm also on my Thursday team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna be playing on that team. I'm just going there to coach.
Just going there to catch what's up.
Yeah, I'm just going there to coach. But I got a nice squad for my Thursday team. Sunday team, I will be playing on that team.
Okay. So, in other words, it's easy to balance your life when you love what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're doing it all for all the right reasons. Like I'm saying, you're being a father. You're doing what you love. It's a business, but you're doing what you love. You still go handle your business like your job.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to applaud you, and I want to say your work ethic doesn't go unseen. Because I see it, brothers and sisters see it, and we admire you for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say,
appreciate that, man.
You was a big influence on me growing up. Like I said, I wanted to be around you nonstop. So, like you said, it was a lot of don't make excuses, just go do it, get it done.
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna do it, make it done. That was a lot, and I kind of learned that from you in a way. You, Uncle Anthony, Grandpa Autumn, they all threw in on there. Speaking of the basketball, he's an entrepreneur. He has a business. We ain't really get too much view on the business yet, but I want you to show them fire jerseys you got over there. Can we see them jerseys, man? And I want y'all to let me know if y'all can picture yourself in these jerseys because they fire, man.
All right, so here, man. These the classic boys, the
NGO.
originals, man.
Well, Steph, I got mine in the room, but my number 5.
Last name Brown.
You feel me?
The originals. You got this being the away, and then it's reversible.
And they not heavy. A lot of jerseys be like this. They be heavy. So when you sweat, you like, but these are not heavy, bro. These are really light, bro. So
light on your body, man. And NGO also stands for new growth opportunities.
Word. So
these is the classics, the originals. Mm-hmm. And then you got the new boys that I just came out with.
Fire.
These is called the Kryptonite jerseys.
Them joints fire too.
Kryptonite jerseys because long story short, every time we play, man, it get ugly out there. You feel me? And not for us.
Most definitely.
Not for us.
Talk your shit.
So these is the home jerseys, and the other side was away jersey. And it stands for new growth opportunity, and it's also like saying and go, because we always in go mode. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So just like my lifestyle, I'm always in go mode. So I just try to keep keep it steady with life. You feel me?
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, so shout out to NGO. Shout out Big Bro. He's doing his brand. You want to give a shout out to your Instagram, where they can
Yeah.
find you out on the Instagram, the Facebooks.
So on Facebook, you can find me at NGO Fit. That's NGO FIT.
Yo,
On Instagram, you can find me at NGO Fitness.
okay,
And you'll see the logo on there for sure. And you'll see God first. So praise to the Most High.
most definitely. I want to say this because I know you're starting it up soon.
Yeah.
He does do men's basketball, but he also was getting his fire women's basketball team together too. So, ladies out there, if you want to come relive your prime, let's get it going. Come tap in with NGO. You get out there, get some buckets.
Please do. Definitely looking at starting a women's team in the future, near future.
Most definitely. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next topic. Next topic is something that I think we both kind of want to do in life, man. I know for sure I want to do it, and I see you done dip and dabbled in it.
Mm-hmm.
You probably got more experience in it, honestly, than I do. But your future goals with coaching, and then at the same time, I also want you to talk about your future goals with your brand. Like, what else do you want to do with your brand? But coaching as well. How do you want to still go on with coaching? How do you plan to approach that?
Definitely want to be on this coaching. Something that motivated me to be a coach and to demand on being a coach, whether that's to 5, 6 year olds or to elderly, older men, or whatever. Something that motivated me, man, when I was in high school, when you was in high school too, as well. Your history. I remember every time basketball season would roll around, you would go to every tryout thing, and then you'll come home like, man, they got favoritism. They got favoritisms at that school, man. And I was like, dang, if only he would have stayed at Lama Senior. But I also feel like growing up, all schools gonna have a little favoritism, especially if they know a group of young guys that grew up together. They're gonna show favoritism.
Most definitely.
So
you gotta cut the favoritism out, bro. If you a dog and you come out there and you school them other dogs, I'm the new dog. You feel me? Like, no cap.
For
If
sure.
you guys see anybody at Groveport Madison, bro, when I got out on that court, I'm locking anybody up. You feel me? I'm bringing the energy.
So favoritism. That was something that motivated me to be a coach. Because everybody don't get the opportunity to play. And with me, everybody got a pass. I got expelled for school one time, but I feel like I got better myself. I learned from that mistake, that I did to get expelled. Then tried out the next year, going crazy in tryouts, going crazy. Like definitely with like the look. You feel me? I didn't make the team, the next year. Yeah, I didn't make the team. And I'm like, dang, if I would have just had one more opportunity, so it's all about new growth opportunities to me. So basically me not getting an opportunity, it just made me strive harder to be something that I want to be, or something that will help somebody else younger than me, whether it's my kids or your kids or anybody's kids or somebody my age get a chance to be on the team,
Yeah, I want to ask you something. When you had your tryouts, how many days of tryouts did y'all have?
It's 2 days of tryout.
Man, you know what's crazy, bro? We had 1 day of tryout of mine, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I knew the niggas already had their team ready. My fault, though. You can go ahead and say you had 2 days of tryouts.
Yeah, it's 2 days of tryouts, but it's almost like just about everybody make the team, but it's got like C division, B division, and A division. I'm building different teams for C, B, and A or whatever. Right. So if you're going to make the team regardless. It's all about new growth opportunities. You're going to get to play with people that you probably never played with before. Some people sign up for B and C and A, however,
it's kind of like based on your skill set.
It's based on your skill set.
Okay.
I'm not, if I feel like you're a C level person, I'm going to start you out there to see how you do there. Because practice is one thing, but the game is another.
It's different.
Somebody might freeze up in the game.
Man, something I want to talk about. I think a lot of people deal with it in life, but don't know how to express it. Something that I went through was anxiety. I didn't even know how to identify it. but before I would get into the games, I would freeze up
Mm-hmm.
and my breathing would start hyperventilating.
Mm-hmm.
And I would start shaking. Like my hands would be cold, but they'd be sweating. But my anxiety was winning. I was nervous. I was so nervous, my anxiety was winning. And a way that I dealt with it was deep breaths. You just take your deep breaths and you calm down. Have you ever dealt with anxiety or those emotions when you first started, man?
It was actually terrible my freshman year, but they didn't give me. They gave me an opportunity, a chance, but it wasn't. I needed another opportunity, and I didn't get that other opportunity. But basically, man, like I said, I would go hard and tryouts my freshman year, ran the fastest, just hyped everybody up in practice. But me growing up, my dad didn't really, or our dad didn't really like practice with us or get us ready for big times like that. So just like you said, you kind of shut down a little bit. I shut it down too, bro. Like they'll pass me the ball in the game, and I'm like, oh shoot, it's time.
Yeah.
I almost remember. I don't want to say it was like this, but I remember almost sitting down Indian style. I almost panicked so hard, bro.
He said it.
I'm talking about Indian style like this, bro. I panicked so hard, bro. I'm like, I'm not used to this. Like these are some people I don't know no more. I don't know these people. I know people in practice.
Yeah.
But I don't know these people right here that I'm playing against.
Bro. It's hard to because we probably sound crazy explaining it, but I know people out there can relate, bro. Like it's so different, bro. You go to open gyms, we out there. I'm on it.
Yeah.
That whistle blow, and it's like, oh, y'all, it's really time to do this now.
For
like,
sure.
We got scoreboard, clock, refs. It's different, bro.
It's a different atmosphere. So I feel like that's when support comes in. Just taking your kid to the park and just have them being around different people, different vibes and stuff. That'll help your kid, out a lot with different things. His mindset, his personality, will change and all of that. So you want your kid to know who he is immediately. Don't let nobody else change that. But now as I grow up, growing up, or whatever. I also feel like basically now when I practice, I'm way better in the game now. That's how I feel.
It's vice versa now.
I feel like it's vice versa now since I done taught myself. Practice is one thing, but once we get in that real game now, I got the mentality to know, like it's serious now.
You got that experience under your belt, man.
Yeah, it's all about experience. You've been doing this
for how many years now, man?
Like
consistent. I think you've been almost 2 years, like consistent every season, like going hard with it.
It's been a real consistent path, and shout out to everybody who been a part of that, man.
For sure, man. Yeah, that's amazing, man. Shout out NGO, man. Come tap in with him, man. You feel me?
I also got something for you too, bro.
What you talking about, man?
Hold on 1 second.
All right. What we got though, man?
You feel me? This is for helping me coach the one team that you did coach, man.
Word?
Yeah, man. This is
man.
Yeah.
I go open this?
Yeah, you can open it up, bro. It's just a little something, man. I appreciate you the work you did put in, you feel me? Yeah, I appreciate the work you did put in.
No doubt, man. I appreciate NGO. You feel me? Can't go wrong with the gear. He got me the coach towel. Boy, I be out there sweating. You feel me?
Yeah, it's just the kryptonite towel. You feel me?
You feel me? There we go. I appreciate it, bro. For sure.
No problem.
Most definitely. I'm bringing to all the games. I'm gonna be out there coaching from the sideline.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Ain't nobody step up and do that for me yet, man. So you helped me out a lot, man.
Nah, no doubt, bro. No doubt, man. That's what we brothers. But like I said, we support each other since we was little, man. I don't think it's been very little fights and things I had to go through in life without you right there. So I appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro.
All right, so we are getting near the end of this interview. We got one last thing I want to throw in there, man. This is something new I'm going to do. It's called the Real Question segment. So I'm going to ask you your starting five of players. So I feel like when you're on the coach, you're a game manager. You're not a manage the game. You literally you play on teams and you coach. So you're playing and you're coaching. So I want you to give me your five, and we're going to go back and forth, point guard, shooting guard. Your five of players that you think are the best on-court coaches You know what I'm saying? That managed the game.
On-court coaches.
And since you're the guest, you get to go first. Who's your point guard? So we're going point guard first. Point guard first.
Point guard. So, first one, Tyrese Halliburton.
Tyrese. Ooh, y'all know I'm a Tyrese fan. You watching it? Hey, ooh, that's a good one. Tyrese is a dog, bro. Tyrese is a dog.
Where you going with?
Okay, so it might not be. We can go old school players too. We don't gotta be just all today.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna go back because this is my all-time favorite player, Rajon Rondo. I'm going Rajon Rondo.
That always been your favorite player.
Always, bro. Rondo know how to do his thing out there, man. His mental's on point.
I chose Tyrese just because. Just the other day he had like.
That 2020?
2020, zero, no turnovers, bro.
20 points, 20 assists, and 0.
If you don't get no turnovers, you automatically win.
Bro, you passing it 20 times, you ain't turning over
once. Turning it over, that's huge, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Shout out Tyrese, bro. Oh, my goodness.
And my favorite players is Wade and Dame.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't put them there because they turn it over.
See, I ain't going right there.
So I'm not going right there for point guard or shooting guard.
Word.
All right, so you want the second pick on the shooting guard?
Nah, you go ahead and keep it in order. So
okay,
go ahead
keep it in order. So shooting guard.
Yeah.
Y'all might think I'm crazy, man, but you can't go. And I'm just gonna go off of what I've seen the most.
This is your personal opinion.
Me growing up or whatever.
Yeah.
What I've seen.
But
the GOAT, LeBron
at the 2?
At the 2, bro.
LeBron, you going big, bro. You got a big lineup, boy. LeBron, 2.
This is like if I pick on 2K right now to play you.
Yeah.
And we had to pick a 5.
Yeah.
This is who I would go.
He going LeBron 2. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I know.
So at the 2, game manager, somebody that's gonna tell you where to be at. LeBron do that.
His IQ crazy.
You put that nigga up there early, so I couldn't steal him, bro. Hey, dog.
So you going big?
Oh, that's at the 2, man. Somebody that's managing the game, bro. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Bean. I'm gonna go Kobe.
Kobe?
I'm going Kobe. You can't go wrong with Kobe. Kobe not a manager. He might be ISO man, but he know how to tell you where to be and who's gonna do what.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with the Kobe. So I gotta tell you, I got Kobe at the 2, man.
2?
Yep.
All right, my turn.
Yep. 3 spot, small 4. We going, man.
Somebody I got a lot of respect for. He might do his little, I don't know what that be, emoji, emo thing on the side.
We be like acting crazy or something like that.
Emo, just dressed up.
I dress crazy
for photo day. Dress crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Jimmy Butler. Man.
Jimmy Boy, he talking with the nails and the wigs and stuff.
Yeah, with the wigs and nails and the hairdo.
That's a good one, bro. Oh my God, you going crazy.
I'm choosing Jimmy because
Jimmy nice.
I remember all you gotta do is type in exhausted Jimmy Butler.
Oh yeah.
And he was just exhausted, and that's how I play, man. I play with my heart out. As long as you show me that you giving it a very all, you got my vote. So,
dang, this boy ain't playing. They locking his team gonna be good. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get some. I got something for you though. I'm gonna go. I'm a little biased too, but I don't care. Paul George is something different. I'm going Paul George at the 3, bro. Paul George is different, bro. Indiana Pacers, Paul George. Oh my goodness, bro.
Fire.
Shout out PG, man. Oh my goodness. I'm going Paul George at the 3.
Paul George?
I ain't playing, man. Paul George.
All right. So,
go with your 4, man. You got the 4. 4 crazy.
Y'all might think, all right.
We'll take it.
Shit. Joel Embiid, man.
Embiid at the 4. This nigga lineup is huge, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying, because it's volume. I feel like volume speaks in.
Mm-hmm.
And even though he might not be the loudest in the room, volume speaks in.
You think his body language and the way he plays is like the way he coaching and telling everybody where to be at?
He's averaging like one of the highest points per game this season, So
most definitely.
It's just like you can get a bucket like that at power forward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Embiid ain't bad. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I think my pick about to be better. Y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Y'all ready, man? I'm going with Mr. Fundamental, Tim Duncan. Give me Tim Duncan at my 4, man. Give me Tim Duncan at my 4. He can't go wrong with Tim.
Legend.
You can't go wrong with Tim Duncan. I'm going Tim Duncan at my 4.
He could be the NBA icon.
Man, it's Tim Duncan the truth, bro. He's making the right plays at every time, bro. He's so quiet.
Yeah, and he quiet and volume speaks. Like
bro,
I'm telling you, that power forward is something serious.
I'm telling you, bro. Tim Duncan, my fault, man. I gotta take him, bro. Shout out Tim,
Okay.
man. So we got the last two picks, man.
Center?
Center,
Oh, man.
boy.
You know what?
Who be thinking smart at center though? Who be managing the game at center, bro?
I got two, but I only can name one.
I think I know you gonna pick. But I'm gonna see. I think I know you gonna
I
pick.
got two, bro, but see, I feel like they would try to downplay this person more than the other person. But
You can say the two, and then you gotta
Okay.
pick one though. You gotta pick. But you can say the two though.
okay, Anthony Davis,
Ooh,
if he ain't injured,
Yeah.
or when he not injured, he's crazy.
dog. Shout out to Lakers.
He
dog.
scared me every single game, but
Yeah.
he's crazy. The next one is Joggers.
Oh my god, yeah, Jokic is cool, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you was gonna say. Is that what you picking?
Yeah. That's what I'm at, man.
That's what you picking?
Yeah.
Right? You picking Jokic? Ah,
But I got Anthony Davis.
got Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I got Anthony Davis.
Dang,
But Jokic, god damn, like
bro, he do everything, bro.
everything, bro. He can.
And it looks crazy because he like really look out of shape, bro. Like he don't look like he supposed to be doing that, bro. Yeah, the stuff he do, brother. There's no looks. He grabbing boards over everybody, bro, and he's giving you mad work, spin moves, boom, boom, boom. Like he go crazy, bro.
He go crazy.
Jokic is nice, bro. That's a great. Oh my goodness, bro.
He definitely go crazy, bro. Especially that them just win that championship. They might win that again.
Ooh, I hope not. LA game, baby. Tight shit. So he got AD as his 5. For my 5, so I was thinking Jokic. I was between Jokic and Hakeem Olajuwon, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm going Jokic though. And you can't. I don't care, bro. The stuff that Jokic is doing, bro. You can't lose with that, bro. You can't lose with that, bro. You feel me? But that's both for our lineups. I want y'all to tell me who lineup going with. He might be cheating a little bit. His lineup like all 7 foot plus, bro.
I got
Jokic. So we're gonna give y'all some work. Y'all ain't gonna blow us out on things.
Yeah, we gotta try that. We gotta set the actually play like
Put
that.
on like the 2K simulator.
Yeah, we gotta actually play like that, man.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope, man. But that's all for the Real Drew podcast today, man. I want to give a special shout out to my big bro again, man. I appreciate you coming on here doing this for me.
Appreciate you having me, my guy.
No doubt. First guest, man. Like I said, 2024, we coming crazy. We coming crazy, man. Shout out NGO, man. And yeah, man. Anybody want to shout out? Give him a special shout out or anything like that, man.
Shout out to my lady. Shout out Keith from Lima. Shout out Kennedy from Lima. Y'all helped me start the designs up in NGO. So I do appreciate y'all helping me get that stretch in.
Word. Shout them out, man. Well, that's all we got. Thank y'all for coming into the Real Drew podcast, man, where you come for the real about general life and sports. We out, my baby.
Your love is rated X. That means you're extra.